from a lender's perspective, they like you to sort of put a toe in the water. And a toe in the water to me is what I call a standard single let to a family, as it were, buy to let type. Traditional, what we know as a buy to let. So they quite like it if you will do that, as opposed to a house of multiple occupation, HMO, just what it says on the tin. You've got probably more than one tenant in the same property, often referred to as room by room let or something like that, or multi-let.
Each room rented out individually, sharing a communal kitchen.
Lenders are a little bit more reluctant to lend to you for your first property if it's a HMO, as a general rule.
Oh wow, okay.
But then there are lenders that will actually lend to you as a HMO. So, you know, there are always...
What's the requirements on that, would you say? Is it just down to the lender themselves?
Provided that you are creditworthy, that you have some sort of income, and that elsewhere you're not over-borrowed, then generally speaking, the lender is going to be happy to lend you 75 to 80% on your first purchase as a HMO.
Wow.
Now, that is unusual because most lenders do have a requirement. It might only be that you've owned a buy-to-let for 6 months, and then you'll be considered to be, in their eyes, an experienced landlord. So you've had some experience. With others, it could be as long as 2 years before you can go to a lender and borrow from them for the HMO.
Wow.
So that's why it's, I mean, I would say this, wouldn't I? But that's why it's useful at least to speak to a broker like myself, because if you go to one lender, you get the impression that them's the rules.
And that's it. There's no other options available to you.
Yeah,
this
everybody's going to be the same.
This is how you do it.
Yeah. And it's absolutely not the case.
You just get nowhere.
Yeah.
Or you'll miss opportunities.
Yeah.
Completely miss opportunities.
I see criteria as a framework to hang a deal on, rather than, if you like, a straitjacket to put every deal in. And because, as a broker, we've got such a wide variety of lenders, it's finding the little niche within each one that is appropriate for the circumstances, whilst applying some general guidelines rather than rules.
Brilliant.
I think it's absolutely crucial that it is well managed, because it can also be quite time consuming.
Definitely.
If you haven't got somebody that is professionally managing the HMO. And what I say to anybody that is approaching me for finance is that there's a temptation to think, well, I'll save a bit and I'll manage this first one, or I'll manage that second one. Now, maybe with a single let you'd get away with that, but I'm sure you'll tell me that there's good reasons why they shouldn't do that. And that, with all the regulation, I would say with a HMO, don't even think about it.
No.
You know, get it professionally managed, both from a time, from a liability point of view. It's absolutely crucial that you get your property well managed. And if you're planning on growing a portfolio, start where you mean to begin. You know, do you want to be a landlord, or do you want to be an investor? Most of the people that I talk to want to be an investor and want to leave the professional management of a property to guys like you.
Have it all looked after, taken care of,